Hi, it's Jamie with JamiesArtsaLaCartes. Thank you for joining me today. I'm bringing you a very special project. Just found out my daughter will be having her own daughter this year, and very excited about that. So I wanted to create her a diaper cake to be able to use in her virtual baby shower. Thank you so much, Corona. But we're going to make the best of it, and I'm going to try to make her something that she will love and remember for a long time. So some of the ingredients that I'm going to use today, some of the items, I bought a giant box of Pampers newborn. It will all be assembled on one of these pretty cake platters. Wilton. I chose to go with a 14-inch. Some washcloths. The colors will be schemed out in pink and gray with maybe a touch of yellow. I have some flowers. Believe it or not, I saved the flowers from her and my son-in-law's wedding. So we will utilize some of those in this first child diaper cake. So I went ahead and started prepping up the diapers. And so these would be the Pampers for the newborn. I'm sorry, size 2. These are the size 2. I do have a box of newborns. Back in the day, they used to always be white, but now they have all these pretty little motifs on there. So I have some Hello Bello, and it has two different motifs in there, and one is watermelon. So I will show you how I roll these to create the base of the cake. And what I do is I try to use these little bands so that she'll be able to utilize those diapers once she's been able to have her shower. So I just picked up some cute little things that definitely say girl. And I'm going to do mostly florals on there, along with some of these other little notions that I can add to it. So I'll use scissors, and we'll probably, we have some floral tape. So I'll need probably some wire cutters for the flowers, but I'll make a complete list and put that below for you. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I wanted to show you the process of how I get these all rolled up. So these would be the newborns, and then these would be the number 2s. So it's real simple. I try to make it so that she'll be able to use the diaper afterwards, and just tuck and roll. And then I use these little clear rubber bands. Get it around the edge. Try to line it up right there on that line. That'll tell me it's center. Put it in the back. Smash it down. So when it stands, it'll stand something like that for the side of the cake. All right, I'll get these rolled up. Right, so there is the last one. So now to phase 2. So before I start assembling this cake, I wanted to create a centerpiece surprise inside the cake. Normally I would put maybe rolls of paper towels or being 2020, maybe rolls of toilet paper. But instead, this is a shout out to my son-in-law. But shh, don't tell my daughter. Okay, so after looking at all my ribbon, the supply of ribbon that I have, I decided I wanted to go and thinking, oh, well, my granddaughter is going to be born in the fall. I decided to change from a pink motif to going back to this salmon, this real pretty salmon color, and sort of fall colors, which would make good sense for this particular diaper cake. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring out the ribbon to cover the structural elements for the cake, and I've got a hot glue gun heating back up. I'd let it cool off. Okay, so we have the base created, and so now it's time for the fun part. So I came up with putting these in here to give my flowers a base. And we will basically just set this on top. And we'll kind of go from there. So what I've done is I've taken the flowers, I added a few little daisy sprigs in there. this. Managed to get all the flowers on there and all the little decorations, and I think it came out pretty cute. In addition to the diaper cake, we are also making a daddy bag because daddies deserve their due also. So part of that is going to be this little onesie that I created for my son-in-law, and I'm just giving it a quick press. And I'm using the mini today because I like the mini. It's easier on my shoulder. And it heats up the fabric for us. So I'm not really going to have, you know, like the Cricut guide like I normally would and all that. So this will be the onesie that we put in his bag for him for those midnight awakenings. So I'm looking. So what it says is the force that awakens you. I think he's going to really like it. I want it to be straight. Look at my placement. There. There. Looks good. Okay, we'll let that cool down. So, chose a tool pouch, lots of pockets. And so, of course, gloves, and then baby wipes for his daughter, hand wipes for himself, and then just a little fun toy for her. And you know, if you've been there in the middle of the night with the baby, you know what those will be for. A fun one, Publix. You gotta love what they have. You never know what they're gonna have. So it's a headlight, and it's got night vision in it, so he'll like the gadget part of that. But his favorite, actually, I'm going to do it the other way, so I want him to see these last. This will be the two pieces that he really likes. So those are his candies. Help him keep up his strength. I'll put the wipes back in there. And then the two baby items. Infrared night vision. And then every dad needs a mask. Rona or no Rona. And then we'll put the onesie in on top. But a nice little thinking of you bag. So yeah, feels pretty cool to the touch, and you can see it's pulling off very nicely. And just like that, we have a custom onesie. That Dad should really like. Well, thank you for joining me on this. This has been a fun one to make. I love making the diaper cakes. This one was especially sweet. Yeah, was very nice to make something for a granddaughter about to be born. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And until next time, happy crafting.